special for you now. You know, if you've, I've said to you in the past, if you didn't get that special tablet you were looking for under the tree past the holiday season, we've got something for you. And this is obviously not just any tablet. When it comes to tablets, you know, there's a couple of names up at the top, and Samsung is one of them. Samsung Galaxy Note. This is the 10.1 inch with the 16 gigs of fixed memory in there. Actually, not fixed memory. You can expand the memory, but you start off with 16 gigs of internal memory. You expand it up to 64, whatever, to your heart's delight, because it's got an SD slot on it. Android 4.1. It's got a quad-core processor, so you have amazing lightning speed. And with the operating system of Android, you know you've got a great system that's going to run this at its peak performance. Front and back cameras. It has GPS and Bluetooth and all the good things. It comes with that e-textbook software. A huge app suite. The Home App Suite Deluxe digital download is included with this as well. Google Play. I mean, it goes on and on and on. When you look at this tablet, it's not like any other tablet out there. This is not one of the bargain basement ones that, you know, you can steal for 80 or 90 bucks. This is top of the line. It does everything. It comes with this unique stylus pen that's so sensitive. If you want to do things like creative editing of photography or anywhere where you would use a stylus on it, it's amazing. It's so sensitive. So many touch points on this, and it comes with all the bells and whistles. As I mentioned, that Home App Suite is included with this as well today. Retail is $695. If you buy it with us today, it's $529.95. Before I bring Aaron out, let me tell you that it has free shipping, so that's another $14 off. If you want to use your traditional card, it's $105.99. Can you break down the VIP for us there, Paul? It is less than $59 to get home a Samsung Galaxy tablet, 10-inch. Less than $60 to get it home if you have an HSN credit card. If you don't, there's the phone number, or you can go to hsn.com. Here's Aaron to tell us more about it. Hey, buddy.
Hey, good morning. Okay.
This is you know what? It's funny. We have all kinds of tablets.
Yes.
And Aaron said to me, you know, it's funny. He said, you know, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I have to say, Samsung's always been one of my favorites. I love how easy it is to work. I love how beautiful the imagery is. And, you know, and rather than spending $900 or $1,000 on the real fancy one, it's like, get this one, you'll save yourself $300 or $400, and it's every bit as good.
People ask me all the time, Aaron, what's the hottest thing on the market? And I always say tablets. They say, well, what's the hottest tablet? This tablet is unlike any other tablet I've ever seen. And it's not just a stylus. You might think, oh, that's a stylus. This is called an S Pen, and it's something totally different. So if you've watched me do tablet presentations before, please, please, please watch for the next 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to do things that you've never, ever seen me do on another tablet, because this pen is touch sensitive, which means I can control. The harder I press, the tablet can detect, normally like on an iPad, on a normal Samsung, on a normal Sony, on every other brand I sell. When you use a stylus on the screen, it detects one amount of pressure. So you can draw a line. Or you know, this has 1,024 points of pressure, so it means you can actually edit. You can actually create. This has Photoshop. You know Photoshop that you go out and spend hundreds of dollars for on your computer? This has Photoshop editing built into it, and you can actually do it because you've got this pen. If you are this much creative, if there's a creative bone in your body, not only are you going to love the extraordinary high-definition screen, when I get into some of these S Pen demonstrations, I think it's going to blow you away. I'm going to back up, though, just for a minute, just to reinforce some things that Guy said. Well, first of all, the screen. Okay, that 10-inch high-definition screen, if you're watching a movie, if you're online, if you're doing Facebook, if you're using the built-in webcam, I don't care what you're doing, the screen is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go to the home screen for you and show you, because this is the quad-core processor. So there's 4 brains inside this computer. This tablet computer, only about 4% of computers in the country have quad-core in them. Look, I don't have to use the S Pen, by the way. For a while, I'll just use my fingers here. If you want to hop online, boom, you're online right away. If you want to hop on Facebook, boom, you're on Facebook right away. Do you want to pinch zoom? Do you want to see something a little bit more clearly? You'll notice that it never waits for a single moment, that the tablet moves so incredibly quickly. If you want to hop into your Play Store, and your Play Store is where all of your apps, your games, your movies, your music, your books, your newsstand, all of those things are in your Play Store, actually, because you have the Android operating system, the #1 operating system in the country. With the Google Play Store, you get more games and apps, or the availability to more games and apps, than with any other market anywhere. So over 1 million different games and apps are available to you. It's the world's largest selection of ebooks. I am psyched. I haven't done this tablet for 6 months. Finally, we get to bring it back. It's such a great value. So many of you are wondering, okay, so it's less than, you know, the biggest tablet on the market. It does more. It has expandable memory. It has the Play Store, which has about twice as many apps as, you know, the iGuy market has. It has over 1 million apps available. Both are great, don't get me wrong. This simply has some more options to it. Many of you are wondering about voice command. Yes, this has a voice assistant in it because it's Android and because it actually has something called Suggest. It is actually, in my opinion, the best voice recognition anywhere, and this can recommend popular applications and that for you to use. But anyway, let me hop right into the Google Talk. So Valentine's Day is coming up, so we're all thinking about love, so check this out. Pictures of Valentine's Day. I thought that was probably safer than pictures of love. So pictures of Valentine's Day. Here we go. So there we go. We've got some great pictures of Valentine's Day. You can see that was instant for me. If you wanted to tell the tablet what to do, if you want to say something like, set an alarm for 3 p.m.
Look at that.
There you go. The tablet is on it, ready to go. Now, so far, I've shown you things that many good tablets can do. Maybe they can't execute them quite this way, and almost certainly they cannot execute them in this quality, with this quality screen, with this speed processor, with, you know, this much memory and all of those things. What I'm going to start to do now, after I read down the list of features for you guys, I would love to start at this moment doing demonstrations that you'll never see me do on another tablet.
I'd love to. We're going to see that in just a sec. I want to remind you today, if you buy it, free shipping and handling, VIP less than $60 if you've always wanted to own a tablet. And you can do this one. Let me tell you something. This will be the best experience on any tablet out there. You know, there's really 2 or 3 top-tier tablets. This is one of them. You're not going to spend $900 or $1,000 on this one. This is $529, about half that price. It's the best price for the best tablet that you'll find anywhere out there. When it comes to tablets, there's a lot of frustration. People try to save money, and they're very, very slow. They still are fun. They do a lot of great things, but they're not quick. And you notice, you'll watch what Aaron does with both with his hands and with that pen. You can't do on regular tablets. Not any other tablet out there, especially with that S Pen that we're talking about now, will give you the kind of stuff that you can do on this. So I'm going to let him do some demonstrations. We're going to get through that, but remember, it's less than $60 on your HSN credit card. If you use your traditional credit card, it's $105.89. The huge app download is included. The digital download is included. E-textbook software is included with this as well. We even give you a case to go along with it. Normally you have to buy a case separately. It comes with a case included. All your connectors, everything that you need. It's still paper thin. You're going to absolutely love it. So get it home with free shipping and handling right now. By the way, here's just a handful of some of the apps that come along with it. Encyclopedia Britannica, Camera Zoom, Checkers, games. There's so much inside this that you'll love. City Mysteries HD, Chess, Cooking for Android, which is a great program. I love that one. If you want stuff for the kids, we've got kids science, look at chemistry, physics. These are all great things. Of course, your dictionary, medical dictionary is fantastic. I mean, just to be able to have question and answer right there. You want to learn a language, you can do it. You want stuff for your money. You want some backup. You want to do Splash Shop, or you like games and puzzles. It's all included in there in this price. All right. So, Mr. Berger,
here we go.
Let's have fun.
This is where things go like, oh my gosh, light bulb moment goes off. If you've wanted a better tablet, if you've wanted to be able to do some things on your tablet that normally you really could only do on a super powerful computer. So look at the picture that I've got down here. Remember, this is a touch-sensitive editing pen. So it will detect your handwriting, all sorts of things, which I'll show you. But first thing, I'm just going to pull up a picture. Great picture, except there's this dude photobombing in the background, right? What would you normally do about that? Well, on your computer, it would be a very difficult thing. But here, you've got your hand to help you. So let me just show you something. I'm going to make this a little bit larger so we can see what's going on. Now, he's the dude we want to get rid of, right? So I'm going to choose my stamping tool over here, and I'm going to say we're going to create a source. So I'm going to choose this source right here, which is the water. You see that guy? You see that guy's face? See you later, face.
That's awesome.
Do you see what I'm doing now? I'm just going to do it real broadly at first. I don't want to get too much of her hair now. I'm going to change a couple of things. I'm going to go into my brush. I'm going to make my brush size a little bit smaller so I have a little bit more accuracy to deal with. So I'm going to choose my source again, and then I just want to be real careful down here. Okay, now I could go in and clean that up more, but okay, that dude is officially, let me grab my source again, that dude is officially out of here, but I think we had a little bit of a problem, yep, with her too. So you know what, bye sweetie, thank you for coming and playing with us here. Let me make my brush a little bigger.
Cool.
This will make my life easier. Gang, this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. I've never sold another tablet of any type that can make her go away so easily. So you just boom, here, let me grab my source again, So this is probably going to take me in total, I don't know, maybe probably not 3, probably a minute and a half. Now, you remember the first picture, right? And there are little things here that I could still clean up. There's that little thing right there. Here, let me grab a source right here. I'll make this my source, and I'll just get rid of that. Okay, goodbye. So, you get the idea, right? Now remember the picture at first. There were people everywhere. There was all kinds of extra people everywhere. You couldn't do this on another tablet. And I want to show you why. I'm going to back out a little bit now and show you why. But I wanted to start just by going, oh, wow, this is the sort of power, this is the sort of different thing that this tablet can do. I'll give you another example of it here. Or I'll, I guess, really show you why it works or how it works. And that is, I'm going to go into my Photoshop Touch, because Photoshop is included here. Yeah, you heard me right. Photoshop is included here. And I want to show you normally when you draw on a tablet, no matter what color you're using, no matter what, the brush that you have, you don't have any control over no matter how much pressure you use, the size of your line is always going to be the same. So right now, I have it set so that I'm pressing really, really hard. Now I'm pressing really, really soft. That's what most tablets would do, all right? With this tablet, it's a little bit different because the line is controlled, but you can control the opacity and the size. Well, what does that mean? That means that if you press really, really lightly, the line is thin, but then as I press harder, do you see the difference between those two things? Now, I can do it in a little bit larger format to make that even easier for you to see. So let me do it like this for you. So if I press lightly, you get a little bit of a line there, right? But then when I start to press hard, so it all changes. So you can do editing, you can do drawing, you can get in and do items.
You can't do that with any other unit.
I've never seen, I've sold every tablet in the world, and I'm not even sure that's an exaggeration. And I have never seen another tablet with which you can do this. To that same point, another thing that you can do that's absolutely awesome, I want you to see the handwriting recognition on this. So you can do notes, and you could type notes. Of course, you can pull up a screen and all of those sorts of things. Or you can handwrite notes, or look at this. There's handwriting recognition. So I want you to just see how well this handwriting recognition works, because I don't write very well. In fact, I'll even say my writing, and I'm writing cursive, notice. My writing is sloppy to read. And this says, my writing is sloppy to... Oh, wait, sorry, I want to go back up. My writing is sloppy to read. Now, you saw how quickly I wrote that, right? My writing is sloppy to read. I'll put in a period there, and I'll go space, space. You can write... And if you mess something up, it's okay. Like a doctor. And it... Oh, see, now, and if I get ahead of myself there, that's okay. I can always go back. So... like a doctor. Got it? Like a doctor. And it's okay. Exclamation point, exclamation point. Do you see what? So
that's awesome.
This is the kind of thing that you simply don't often see. Now, I'll give you another example. I'm going to go down a couple lines here. If you just wanted to write, you can also make personalized notes. So I hope that I'm showing you, I want you to understand, this still has every ability that every other tablet has. So you can hop onto the web, you can surf the web brilliantly, you can hop into your email. I'm even going to dictate an email for you, which is one of my favorite things. But I felt it my job to really explain to you that this does some things that no other tablet is able to do. Let me just hop in and show you something. So writing is great, typing is great, all of those sorts of things are great. But it's also really easy to be able to just press this little microphone button. This is how easy it is to talk a text instead of typing a text, exclamation point. Did you see that I stumbled all over my words and it still got the punctuation correctly? Wow, that made me nervous, exclamation point, exclamation point. This is how easy it is for your kids to get their schoolwork done, or you to get your work done, or whatever it is you want to do. It just comes to your mind and you speak it, period. The tablet does all of the work for you, period.
Look at that. All right, so whether you're writing, whether you're speaking, personalizing a note, you can do all that. You see, we do a lot of tablets together, and we know that there are some limitations on some lower-end tablets and ones that are more affordable, and we bring those to you because not everybody needs everything. This is not for the person that just wants the basics in a tablet. This is for the person that wants everything in a tablet. This is the person that's saying, you know what? I'm getting rid of my computer and I'm buying a tablet because I can do everything on this tablet. And when you compare this price to the average price of a decent computer, you're stealing this thing. And it's a Samsung. It's going to last you forever. You have expandable memory. You know, a lot of those real fancy, expensive ones, you have to buy the memory you want. But this you can add to it, right?
So let's talk about that for a minute. So there's some huge differences in this tablet from other very expensive tablets on the market. Number one, this has the Google Play Store. Huge. I want to show you really quickly. The Google Play Store is the benchmark by which all other stores are set. It has over 1 million games and apps that you can download. Its closest competitor has half that many. So you've got 1 million games and apps you can download. It's the world's largest selection of ebooks. This is a brilliant e-reader. 20,000 of your favorite songs can be uploaded from the cloud for free. There's unlimited listening to millions of songs with Google Play Music All Access. Hundreds of the best-selling magazines and award-winning movies. So tons of stuff that are right at your fingertips that are super-duper simple to download. That's number one. Number two, and Guy mentioned this already, and I just want to show it to you. Here it is. There is a micro SD card slot. Do you know what that means? Unlike tablets that you go to the mall and can spend a lot of money on, this tablet has an expandable memory card slot. So, yes, there are 16 gigs of built-in memory. So that's a lot to get going to download movies and music and photos and all of that. But anytime you want to expand, this is a future-proof tablet. This is a tablet that grows with you. Anytime you're ready, it's ready too. So you can pop a 16 or a 32 or 64 gigabyte card into your tablet and get going. Whether you're using that, yes, there's Photoshop built in, whether you're using Photoshop Plus or whether you're using the S Note planner, you can actually use this, that says smart remote down there, you can use this tablet to control your television, for goodness sakes. You have so much memory to do it. What I'd like to do, I know we just have a moment or two left, I want to go through all of the features for you. There's so many extras with this tablet that it's challenging to remind you that this does everything and more, you know, than your regular tablet, but it has so many advances because of the pen feature, frankly. It has a 10.1-inch high definition, gorgeous touchscreen. You saw that movie that I was playing at the beginning of the airing. I'll play it for you again in a minute. The screen is really second to none. Quad-core processor, that's 4 brains. That's why it can run things like Photoshop and not get gummed up, not slow down. 16 gigs of flash memory. It's expandable flash memory, by the way. That's a big deal, and it differentiates it from other tablets. Android, the latest operating system in the country, the most popular operating system in the country, I should say. And Android is one of their very top sellers. Oh, plus front and rear-facing cameras, expandable memory, Bluetooth, Google Play. At HSN, exclusively at HSN, we're including over 100, about $124 of additional apps, and we're including a full year of online backup services from SOS, which is worth $159 and change. So it's a huge, huge bundle on huge, huge power. Can't overemphasize that enough. No matter what it is you love to do, if you love to watch movies, if you love to be artistic, if you love to paint or to draw, if there's someone in your family who loves to paint or draw, you know, I often hear, my kids love video games. I want them to become a video game programmer or those sort of things. And that's great, but there's a lot of education, a lot of training, a lot of learning that goes into that. This sort of tablet, with its touch sensitivity, with its ability to be creative, but its ability to really be creative within the technical marketplace, because you're dealing with one of the best tablets in the world, I think would set students on a great path for that sort of thing. It
is. You know what, and as I said before, you know, this is not a tablet that's for everybody out there. If you're looking for a bargain tablet, just to do the basics, maybe all you want to do is shop and you just want to email your friends, that's fine, but this tablet will not only do that and do it 1,000 times better than the lower end models, but it does everything else. And you saw with Aaron, it's like to have Photoshop, to be able to actually go in there and do editing. I mean, this is like having your full-out computer, but in a more compact size and a size that you can travel with. It's about 1/4 of an inch in width. It's a big screen. You know, Aaron showed you the difference between the 7-inch and this great big 10-inch. It really is a big, big difference when you're watching movies, when you're traveling, if you're on an airplane or in the back seat of a car. I mean, this is a little movie screen for you to go along with it. And with a high-definition 1080p, this is, you want for nothing with this tablet. A lot of people have looked and they've bought that really expensive tablet, wonderful tablet, the high-end one, because they didn't want to buy a computer. But you can do the same with this. I mean, trust me, you are not stepping down when you step into a Samsung. I've had a Samsung, a beautiful high-definition Samsung Color TV in my back room. We use it for Danny's game room. And I've had it for years, and I love it. Samsung is such a great brand, one that everybody knows and trusts. When you get this home, it's just gonna blow your socks off. I mean, you are gonna be absolutely amazed when you look at the screen, when you look at the imagery, when you watch a movie, or when you're doing anything. Like Aaron said, you're just dictating notes. This is going to be for work. This is going to be for play, for travel, and put it in the kid's backpack. You want to really get your kids ready for college. This is the perfect thing to have with them, or high school. Ideal for that. If you're looking for a family tablet that everybody can share, bring on road trips and stuff. It's ideal for that because it's a Samsung. It is amazing. I only have 350 to go around with free shipping, 5 payments of $105.99. Get it home, play with it for a month. Try it out. If you have an HSN credit card, $59.99, try it for a month, and you'll see what we're talking about. You'll get right on there. You'll be like, oh, my gosh, this is better than my computer. This is faster than my computer. It's quick. It's lightweight. It's portable. Great battery life. You're going to love everything about it.
I love all my tablets. I really do. We sell so many great tablets. And like you said, we sell them, for beginners, for people who want sort of the next level experience. If you want the next level experience, or even if you're a beginner but you want a tablet that's easier to use, because the truth is, as technology increases, such as this has with the pen and all of that, it really becomes easier to use. So you should feel less threatened by it. Good technology is simple, and boy, is this easy to use. And it's just very, very satisfying, because when you ask it to do something, when I ask it to hop out of that very intense graphic game that it was doing a beautiful job playing, and ask it to hop, oh, let's go into the internet, it's instant. There's no waiting with this because it's quad-core. And I want to re-emphasize that. Your tablet, the important things about your tablet are how it responds to your touch. This responds beautifully because, again, using the pen or using your fingers, you have over 1,000 points of pressure that it responds to.